Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my vlog. Number something, I don't know. Been a long time. Fucking long time actually. But yeah. Let's get it rolling, shall we? So 2017 2017. It's been what is it? No, it's February. It's March now, right? Oh shit, been a long time. It's been like 3 months or something. Yeah, damn. Well, actually, I have two main reasons for not updating my vlog in a long time. The first one we all know from the last vlog. I have been having trouble finding, inspiration, whatever, for doing stuff, especially the vlog. And we're going to talk more about that later though. But the second one is I've been sick, like a lot. Like the 2 first months, February, I was so fucking sick. I directly after I was at I was with my friend, as I usually is on Christmas, with his family, with his kids. They were all cold, they were snoring, everything. And about, the incubation day for a cold or whatever is 3 to 4 days, and exactly 3 days after Christmas, I got a cold. And that motherfucker, I can't speak, and that motherfucker really stuck really badly. It was one of those virus colds, that take a long time. You can be having a cold for a week, then you can feel fine, and then you then you can be like really sick for a week, and yeah, yada yada. And also between that I got an infection. Guess where? On my balls. Well, not in my balls, but in my ball sack. I got an infection, so it got really big and really swollen. And I had to eat antibiotics. I had to eat antibiotics and everything, and it hurt for a few days, very, very, very much before my ball sack literally popped, and all that nasty goo just came out. It was like blood and all kind of body fluids everywhere. But it's fine, it was a little bit more than a week, about 2 weeks. I had to be home from work for about a week. But it's over, everything is fine. But I don't want to experience that again. That was fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. I've been sick, but also I've been playing quite a lot of games. And quite a lot of them were shit too. But so I bought and tried Planetface. It was actually, it's a small game, but it was fun. It was, quite easy actually when you got into it, except the last level. I never even bothered playing that, because there were like 4 levels, 4 planets, and they were supposed to be harder and harder. The 3 first one, no really big difference at all. Then the 4th one, the last one, it was like boom, insane hard. It just, what the fuck? Anyway, if you want to have some, what do you call it, strategic? No, but it's a building game, building colony, whatever. You can check it out. Also tried out Banished. I didn't really like that one that much. It was, how should I explain it? You could do a lot of stuff in it, but it got boring really fast. We had to check everything and blah blah blah. It was fun at first, but after a while I was like, yeah, nothing really happened, So if you want to check out Banished, you can check out that one. I buy all my games on Steam, so yeah, whatever. I also tried out Pillars of Eternity, and I have mixed feelings about this game, because I liked it, but in the same time I didn't like it. I liked it because it was a very good story. The story in the game was awesome, really good. But the gameplay in itself was really, really fucking slow. I bought the expansion packs, and I wanted to redo it. When you play it again, you have gone over all the mistakes you did in the first playthrough, and but when I started, I then realized that how much fucking time I spent just to get where I was in the first playthrough, and the leveling the characters and everything, and they talked about this. You can make your characters, through the dialogues, and different things will happen, blah blah blah. But to be honest, it wasn't that much of an impact of the game at all. So yeah, but if you play it, if you buy it and play it, please do. It's an awesome story. It's a really good story. I was looking for a game that was similar to Skyrim. So a friend of mine recommended Kingdom of Amalur: The Reckoning. Well, I didn't have much else to do, so I played it. But it's a hack and slash game, and I find them really boring. So I played quite a lot, and after a while I was like, nah, it's not fun anymore. So I just gave it up. I came quite along, but it's it's a hack and slash game, so it's a very brain dead game. So no. Also tried what's the name? Divinity Original Sin, the first one. Have to say that my first expression of the game was really good, but then you come to the first town, you have to do a lot of shit and yada yada, and man, that's as far as I got. I just it was time to venture out on the other side of the town, and I was like, no, that game, it felt either I totally fucking missed it, or that game didn't feel, how should I say it? It was too much shit around it, I wanted to experience more with the character and play it through, and, a bit more fire. Maybe I like Dungeon Siege and Diablo and stuff like that. Sure, they're a little bit on the hack and slash side, but it's more action than it was in that game. So I don't know. I bought it. I played it a bit, but then I just got bored of it. It was boring. Really, seriously, it was really fucking boring. So, but if you want to check that out, just do it. I think some people really like that kind of game, but man, it was boring. I'm sorry, I thought it was boring as fuck. But after playing all those games, and I was looking, I spent quite a lot of money because I had to buy all those games, and I didn't really play them, so I didn't find anything. So I actually downloaded Skyrim again with all expansion and everything, and start a new playthrough. But the thing is, I have over 1200 hours. I'm close to 1300 hours in that fucking game, so I pretty much done everything. I don't have all the achievements. I don't have the Heartfire expansion because I think that one is, waste of money. I know I tried to get all the achievements, but thanks to the game being bugged, for example, to get all the direct artifacts, I did it. I didn't get the achievement, and I looked it up on the internet, and apparently it's bugged, so I have to do it in a certain order to get the achievement, and I was like, fuck you, fuck the world, fuck everyone. So yeah, but yeah, so I played a little bit, but I played so much, there's nothing new. It's an awesome game, I love it so much, but I've done everything, so yeah. But to the last game, which I'm playing now, and I'm so fucking hooked on it. Oh my god, it's so fun game. It's so XCOM 2. Oh yeah, man. Fuck me, that's a funny game. It's strategic game, strategic action, all this character build up and everything. Oh fuck, if you look it up, buy it, and play it, man. Oh Jesus, it has to be. What is it, like 2-3 years old or something? But man, that game holds up really good. Man, it's fun. I love it. I don't know why, but I really love it. I'm playing on the hardest level with the Iron Man mode, everything, so there are high stakes, and I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, ooh, play that game. Awesome game. Well, what happened more? Let's see. Yeah, that's right. I borrowed my friend's car. I don't remember when, but it was after New Year or something, which I was homesick at. I was homesick on New Year. I was just laying on my couch, having a small fever. Yeah, but I borrowed it, and I actually was in a car accident with it. I didn't look, around too much when I was going out from a parking lot, and I actually accidentally drove into another car. Not bad. I fixed the car. Well, I paid for it. It wasn't that expensive. I haven't heard really much about the other car yet, but I guess I have to pay a couple of hundred euros for his insurance and whatever. But it's no big deal. I already paid for to fix my friend's car, and yeah, actually also I bought the car in the end. So I have a new car too, which is really good because after I accidentally drove into the other car and fixed it, it actually got way better than it was before. So yeah, it looks brand new now. Yay! So yeah, I also have a new car. And it was quite funny because if you go to the next thing I want to talk about, as I mentioned before in the video, about motivation and obviously also about my emotions, which I lack of pretty bad. But actually I don't regret being in a car accident because I'm fucked up. I thought this was fun. Something actually happened. When I went out on the street to talk with the other driver, and he was like in shock and just, oh, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna call the cops? Oh, and I was just calm down. And I was speaking with him. Then I can feel it a little bit in my legs. I actually got a little bit of adrenaline rush, and I liked it. It felt so awesome. Adrenaline, just, I felt alive, man. So yeah, I think I really need to do something that gives me adrenaline. I don't know, skydiving. Sorry. And it was the same thing with my friend and his girlfriend and her mother and everything. They were, I don't know, but they weren't even in the car accident, right? And they were just screaming at each other over the phone at each other. They were like panic, shocked, and nobody got hurt, nobody anything. It was just, I just bumped into another car. It wasn't really that bad, though cars today are made of plastic, so but nothing really big happened except for the other car. His car got severely more damaged than mine. It was really funny because I just bumped into it a little bit, and his just car what was fucking wreck. Anyway, so I was just sitting there and watching them, and I was like, holy fuck, is this really how people are? Is this how people react? It was a little bit eye-opening, because I always thought that my life kind of sucked because how I am. But I came to realize that, man, my life isn't really that bad, Sure, it has some downsides in some ways, but in many, many more ways it has upside. It's so fucking more better. It's so fucking more better, right? And I've been going to this psychiatrist, not only one, but they have changed the psychiatrist for me several times. Like I have, since I started, I had like 4 of them. None of them can help me. Nothing. They even said that to me. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to help me. So I come to the conclusion that I've speculated about before, that I just might need to learn to live this way. It's my new life. This is who I am now. And honestly, I don't feel so bad about it anymore. Your life is what you make it to be. And I've been a little bit stuck. I've been feeling stuck, but the reason is my own fault that I'm being stuck. If my life is supposed to move on and be better, I have to do something about it, right? So I've been, for a time, I needed to rely on others, like my psychiatrist. Uh, but in the end, it's all up to you, right? Other people, teachers, whatever, they can only show you the door. You have to open it yourself, right? It's a very good example. It's a very good saying. I love that one. It was one of my older teachers. I don't think he's alive today. I don't know. Actually, but whatever. So, yeah, so I feel much better. I'm not feeling it, but well, yeah, I'm not dead inside. I do feel emotions, but I don't feel them as other people do. So, I kind of fine with my life. I'm doing stuff again. I'm doing this, and I'm decided to repair my old chair because it's broken down many times. I've been well used, so it's time to repair it. Stuff like that, so yeah, and my psychiatrist fucked up my times and whatever, and wanted me to pay for appointments that they never informed me to have and stuff like that, and they haven't booked any new times for a really long time since before Christmas. So and you know what? I don't really care. I don't really. They can't help me, and I feel that all this time and money I spent on them haven't given me anything whatsoever. So, and my life stuff has sucked, I don't feel bad. It wasn't like when I had depression before, when I went up and down and I felt really bad, occasionally in periods. In other periods I felt very good. I don't have that anymore. I'm just, a clean slate. And the problems I've been having up to now, it's my own, I made those problems. I just have to unmake them, and I have to continue with my life. Sure, I will probably miss out on a lot of stuff. I don't know, I can't see the future, but I guess it's a very good guess that I will never really truly feel love. And never really. Well, it depends on the girl. Maybe I can find a girl that is more like a friend. So it isn't just, it isn't about the love. Sex can be a part of it, but it's more like a really good friend, like many of my other male friends. It can be a relationship like that, and we, maybe that way. Isn't that what relationships are truly about? Yeah, but if you just take out the feelings in the mix from my part and just find somebody that I can trust, that I can, live with, a person I can actually live with, that can understand how a type of relationship I need supposed to function. I met so many girls up to now, and they've fallen so in love with me, and they are really great, they are really great, but I always feel cornered, suffocating. It's like I can't breathe, and I don't want that. I don't need that. I'd rather be single, as I've been for a long time now, and be, feeling good, right? That's all life is about, So, yeah. That's a very quick update for about 3 months. Been sick, I've been working, I've been playing a lot of games. I feel like I'm missing something out, but I don't care. Yes. Well, I'm going to be better with my vlogs. Well, I don't really need to do my vlogs because I need to speak my mind, to relieve some kind of the load I had on my psyche before. So I guess I have to start talking about more interesting stuff, not only about my life, but maybe, stuff that I find interesting, or, stuff I want to talk about. I've been thinking about, maybe start putting more effort into it, make a better intro and outro, and, like other people that do vlogs, whatever. So, yeah, I have ideas. I just, have to do them. And that's the point. Well, anyway, thank you for watching this time, yeah, happy 2002. I can't speak. Anyway, goodbye. Cheers, na zdrowie, Prost, skål. Yeah, okay, bye.